backyard doing all of that.
That looks
Amazing.
fun.
It
She
does
made
look
work
fun.
look fun.
And she is a job. She has a job
actually.
as a nurse as well. And Lauren said, you know, she doesn't want to just take over this decal business,
Right.
quit that other job. She loves both so much. So that's
That's
awesome.
incredible.
Yeah, she's
Fun
a
how hobbies
busy
can
woman.
turn into something successful. So.
Yes.
Well, whatever your hobby is, today's going to be a lot better to get out and do it than maybe yesterday or the day before. So we're backing away from those 90s, putting the 80s back on the board for you for a few days. So a little more comfortable stretch of weather, but of course we needed something to cool us down. And last night it was those thunderstorms that really got rolling through the area, kind of racing through around the dinner hour into the evening, and then a couple lasting overnight last night. This picture, thanks Courtney for sending this in. A lightning, I think, from about the Emmett area north of Boise. Just judged on the timestamp, we saw some storms roll through that area a little bit later on overnight and into the early hours this morning. These storms also packed with them some gusty, strong winds, anywhere from about 50 to 55 miles an hour across southwest Idaho. Lighter wind speeds here in town, but as you got out towards Glens Ferry, we saw wind gusts up toward 55 miles an hour. Of course, that kind of wind with lightning-fueled fires is not a good scenario. So we'll be keeping an eye on the wind speeds today. I think we're going to be in a little bit lighter range overall, not to say that wind speeds can't crank up on their own near fires that are burning. But in general, we're going to be watching the area east and south of Mountain Home down into the Magic Valley, south of the Sun Valley area for the strongest wind speeds today. Wind gusts, I think, between 20 and 25 miles an hour. So nothing totally out of the ordinary. We might feel more like just a summer breeze. But tomorrow, I think the wind speeds will be cranking up a little bit more down into about the 30-mile-an-hour range as far as gusts are concerned, south and east of Boise. For us, should feel pretty good, but we'll be keeping an eye on the wind speeds. Also going to be watching those humidity levels. Beautiful start to the day, so dramatic difference from yesterday. I think we could see the possibility of some smoke and haze in the air today because of those fires and depending on how the winds shift here locally. A few more clouds up over the Sun Valley area, but a sunny start to the day over Payette Lake and McCall. Looks absolutely beautiful up there. 62 for us, winds about 7 miles an hour, humidity at 65%. That's a good sign as far as humidity levels are concerned around wildfires. Low to mid 60s here in southwest Idaho through the Treasure Valley. We're at 54 in McCall. Sun Valley, good morning to you up there. It's 55 degrees early on today. Quieting down on the satellite radar, a few isolated spotty showers there in the mountains over the Elmore County and stretching up and toward the Sawtooth and the Sun Valley area. Otherwise, plenty of sunshine in store for us today. A beautiful afternoon. Temperatures a little on the cooler side. We get a dry wedge of air moving into play here for us for the next few days. So these lines here signify a little trough, and that's what's going to cool our temperatures down ever so slightly heading into the middle part of the week. But as we get into the weekend, watch what happens. We'll see this ridge of high pressure, these little lines here that kind of come up and over the area. That's a signal of warmer air building in. That's what's going to send our temperatures back into the low 90s as we head toward the holiday weekend. But for today, enjoy the sunshine and those temperatures in the mid to upper 80s across the valley. Some spots may come close to 90, but should be a very comfortable afternoon. Here in the Boise area, 88 degrees for your daytime high. Nothing but sunshine, not quite as hot. Winds will be about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Could see gusts up to 20 miles an hour. Again, down toward Mountain Home and the Twin Falls area. 90 in Mountain Home this afternoon, 89 in Caldwell, 70s to low 80s in the mountains. A very comfortable but typical summer day. Temps tonight in the 60s here in the valley, 40s and 50s in our mountains. Extended forecast, we can keep this pretty simple. Copy and paste that sunshine icon just about every day through the extended forecast. Maybe a few more clouds on Saturday as the next little storm passes through to the north of us. Could impact the mountain zones, but we'll keep an eye on that as we get closer. Otherwise, the holiday weekend looking wonderful. We're in the mid 80s these next couple of days, back to the upper 80s to low 90s through early next week. And I think the same thing for the 4th. Low 90s for those daytime highs, but plenty of sunshine.